So I'm a firm believer that nobody's ever denied a mortgage. There are some places that you go to and they just tell you you're denied and the story, they won't give you any help as to how to get your own personal situation ready to purchase a home. There are some times where you need to be delayed because things aren't just right in order to put you in the best position possible or in a position in order to purchase a home. That's not denied. That's delayed. That just means we need to build a map and show you what your specific situation requires in order to get you ready. Now, over here, steady income. That's the easiest one. You have to be either in your job for the last 2 years if you're an hourly employee or in your same field. And the 2 years worth of steady work, it doesn't have to be consistently 2 years. It doesn't have to be at the same company for 2 years. You need to be at the same line of work. If you're a salary employee, you don't even have to be there that long. If you just came out of school, high school students that just graduated at the age of 18 are able to purchase a house. You just have to prove steady income. Ultimately, we have to be able to say, yes, we believe this income will continue for the next 3 years after purchase. That's what the requirement is reasonable expectation that the income will continue at the same rate that it currently is. That's why part-time jobs, unless you've been at that same part-time job for 2 years, can't count. But a lot of people go to school to become nurses, to become teachers, and they think they have to be in that field for 2 years before they can buy a house. And that's not true, because we can use your school to supplement the 2 years at that employment. School also shows that you are qualified for that job and that higher pay than what you were previously. Cash to close. This one gets a lot of people confused. So there's two parts to cash to close. There's your down payment and there's your closing costs. You can get your closing costs taken care of through lender credit a lot of the time and also through seller assist. I use this all the time with my clients rather than using down payment assistance programs because, quite frankly, a lot of down payment assistance programs jack up your interest rate. They require a lower debt to income ratio, which means you can't afford as much house. And then they'll add additional costs to the back end of the loan. To me, that doesn't benefit my clients as much as seller assist and lender credit. I do have down payment assistance programs. I do look into them on a consistent basis. Sometimes they are great and I can use it and it makes sense. Other times I have better ways to do it. Also know with down payment assistance programs, you generally have to stay in those loans for 3 to 10 years. Otherwise, you have to pay all that money back. A lot to cover. So wait for part 2